They need to get to the right level of the customer that really can understand what total cost of ownership is and care about it, because it depends on companies, but some people don't care about the good of the whole, they care about their little world. So you need to get to that person that can understand it. You need to have a value proposition that can be tangible, that you can sit in front of a customer and say, if I do this, these are the costs I can affect. They don't have a hard measurable background behind it. They use the terms, their marketing material talks about value, but a lot of times it's cost avoidance or these generic statements. So they use the words, but when they're pushed by procurement, what is that value? They can't articulate it in a way that someone could nod and say, I see that and I'm willing to pay for it. It's just smoke and mirrors. Success factors: 1, believe in it. 2, make sure your team is paid and motivated to do it. I think to have a structured process to find your value, to be able to communicate it, to measure it, to calculate it. So want to do it and have the tools to do it, kind of are the two sides that need to occur. It takes more work. It's pretty easy to relatively easy to put a process in place to cut a price. You can see the results pretty quickly. You picked up an order that you might have lost. It takes a longer view. So you need to have a management team that says we have to look at the good of the company for a longer period of time, really focus on the customers that we can create that value for and make sure we get paid for it, and put our resources there to do it versus looking at a quarterly number all the time. Well, a lot of times, if senior management measure people on sales, for example, salespeople then will go out and sell. Doesn't mean they're going to get paid for the value. They'll spend more time finding ways to cut a price, whether that's a specific volume deal or giving away free services or not making sure you get paid or something like that. If the CEO says, well, no, we're not discounting, go out there and find a way to get that order, fight for it. And that's what I'm going to reward, that's what I'm going to measure, that's what I'm going to motivate, it'll happen. But the CEO or management team in general can't say, I want you to sell in value, then reward people to sell in volume. You got contradictory messages.